Forgive me, Dalos, for I have sinned. Hey, Sexy Bees, VatiWah here, and if you have watched my mod review series, and especially if you're my Patreon supporter, you have sinned. Yes, Alicia here will get Lover's Lab for our sins, you know. Also, just a bonus NSFW scene for my lovely Patreon supporters. Here is a hint on what's going on for the YouTube version of this video in case you're curious. Well, anyways, I am not a religious person, so maybe we should head to a world that's devoid of religion and filled with degeneracy and joy toys. Oh yeah. We have Cyberpunk 2.0 by Alternative, and this is the best Cyberpunk theme mod to take screenshots in for Skyrim. Now to gain access, head on over to Whiterun and click on this lovely poster of Todd Howard. Yes, what a handsome devil. Now here we are at the CyberClub. Well, it's more like a little city. We immediately have a lovely hole-in-the-wall restaurant. There is a lot of details. There's a lot of like Cyberpunk and Overwatch posters, interestingly, in the CyberClub mod. There will be a few places that we're going to be taking a closer look at later on in the video. And oh, look, right around the corner, we have a street vendor. It looks like something you'd see in CP77, you know, Cyberpunk 2077. And did I mention details? I mean, holy shit, there is a lot of objects in this clothing store, and they're all, you know, decent textured and decent polygon size. Beautiful. This part of the city is kind of like Times Squares in New York with the advertising billboards, and over here, underneath this building, there is a switch to turn the rain on, but for me, I usually leave it off just because, well, it does says that it does cause a little bit of lag, so, you know, I kind of want everything I can get. Now, there's another switch over here. This one removes the Japanese gate, so yeah, you know, Cyberpunk does have a lot of Japanese elements to it. And ooh, whoa, this is my favorite shop right here for obvious reasons, Valeria. And oh man, damn it! I guess I cannot go in. Well, I hope the mod author, Alternative, creates an actual shop right here that we can enter. And there is a dead end. Well, obviously the city isn't that big. It's more like, you know, half a city block or whatever. But yeah, I cannot go any further, but I can see this mod being expanded even more. Yes, indeed. Now, I will be showing you the CyberClub mod that I featured, the part of the CyberClub mod that I featured a year ago. As far as I can tell, it is the same inside, and yeah, this part of the mod came out about the same time when CP77 came out. I think it was right before, yes. Yeah, everyone was so excited and getting horny and whatnot over there being like a new Cyberpunk AAA game. Oh boy, how did that turn out? Yeah, I really wanted that game to succeed, and I really wanted there to be like a lot of mods. It would have been so awesome. It would have been so awesome. Yeah, I know, guys, I know. There is an apartment located across from the CyberClub. At the moment, there is only one apartment in this building, and inside, oh yeah, take a look at this. It's filled with cyberpunk and futuristic paraphernalia and decorations. Oh, it would have been so awesome to have like a place like this. Beautiful city view with a working window shutter, yes indeed, and there is a switch to adjust the lighting in the living room. And finally, right here we have the bedroom, and it seems like this place is meant for females since, well, there's mostly female outfits. And of course, being a cyberpunk theme, if it's not filled with joy toys, there are alcohol everywhere. Below the apartment, we have another respectable establishment, yes indeed. And oh, all the fun begins here. It says, I like. Welcome to the Node. Yes, the Node is another club. Now this one has a much larger bar, and there is a switch right here where we can turn off the lights, you know, the little laser lights. And what do we have here? Okay, we have a bathroom. Oh, candy box. Well, that must be where they get their protection from or something, you know, like a condom dispenser. Okay, now the only thing that this place lacks is maybe, you know, having like sexy NPCs dancing around and maybe a few customers, if you know what I mean, to elicit services and whatnot, you know, drinks and special stuff. And downstairs, please let there be a private room for private sessions, if you know what I mean. You know, if one chooses to pay extra, right? Oh, okay, so it looks like it's kind of like the office of this fine, legitimate business. Okay, it's more like a hangout place for like a hacker or something. There's like even a tub of ice for net running. You know, otherwise your brain would fry. And yes, it's related to CP77, you know, what the stuff that I'm talking about. Okay, now on the chair, we got cyber glasses, which I will wear after we pick up the Azuma sword. The cyber glasses would be useful. Well, it's used to go into brain dance. Again, it's another CP77 thing. The Inazuma sword, I'm not familiar with this weapon. I'm not sure where this is from, but you know, it doesn't really matter. It matches the Cyberpunk theme. Across the apartment building and under the billboards, there is some place called a server room. I don't think there is much going on down here. I don't know, maybe there's like a hot female cyborg in each one of these tubes doing some computing or something. But anyways, let's get out of here, right? Funny thing is, I did not find the bathroom until after I recorded the NSFW stuff. Now, the door wasn't very noticeable. Now, I was wondering how do people in the future do their business, so now we know there are bathrooms. Now, there's a bathtub and it can be filled with water or soapy water. The CyberClub mod does have music, but I choose not to turn it on because I'm not sure if the music's fine to have on YouTube. There is one thing YouTube hates more than sexy stuff, that is copyrighted music, yes indeed. There is also a few areas that can be explored that I did not feature in the video. So down the street we have a studio. This mod is obviously meant for screenshotting purposes. You know, consider this like a photo studio room. And right behind where we came from, there is a white studio. And obviously, instead of like a red room, we have a room with white lights. Later in this video, I will be doing photogenic footage later in the video, especially once we get our outfit for this video. Alternative is the same mod author that made Call Off Manor, the mod that I featured in the previous video and a few other videos. It is free for anyone to download. It is available for both LE and SE, you know, Legendary and Special Edition. I posted a link to Alternative's Twitter that has the download link, and it's also available on Lover's Lab, but you know, YouTube doesn't like Lover's Lab links. Now, yeah, YouTube sucks. Okay, I gotta come clean. I recorded CyberClub in Skyrim SE, which I have not started up since December 2020. Yeah. Now the reason is because, well, the Skyrim LE version had some stuttering, just because, well, it probably cannot handle like the debauchery and the detail going on in this map. So let's, by the way, let's switch back to LE and feature an outfit to go with the CyberClub mod, shall we? We have Neon Catsuit by PredatorRJ, and this is the best Cyberpunk theme outfit that I have found to go with the CyberClub mod. The Neon Catsuit can be obtained by using the Add Item menu mod or spawning it in with the command console. There are 6 different glow colors for the Neon Catsuit. My favorite would be the 3 on the left just because, well, it seems like they give off kind of like a stronger glow. I like that. Now the catsuit also has 6 different base colors that matches the glow sticks, and right here I can create my own combination. I don't know, we have like Spider-Man and Spider-Gwen. Yes, lovely. Now that being said, I can take off certain parts of the outfit and it looks really mesmerizing, let's just say. Now unfortunately I cannot really show you it on YouTube, but here are some hints, yes. I really love this Neon Catsuit because it can be quite interesting running around with just glow sticks. Yes, just glow sticks with nothing else. Hey. Now this is the same mod author that did the Christmas light outfit that I showcased at Christmas, and it looks pretty cool walking around in the dark. Right now I kind of feel like Riddick in the movie Pitch Black. Taku-kun followed us to the Cyberpunk world. He discovered the joys of VR and he gets to pick whatever girl he wants whenever he wants without his Japanese girlfriend, Hinako from the previous video, nagging him all the time to get a job. Now honestly, this is what Cyberpunk 2077 should have had. I mean, the hookers in Cyberpunk 2077 were kind of ugly as hell, and for the most part it's very limited on what you can do. And the main romance, Judy and Panam, well, there wasn't enough of that going on. So anyways, Taku-kun will be the main guy until he goes through all of my girls at least once, if you guys know what I mean. So, I don't know, 1, 2, or 3 more episodes, especially Alicia, my main character. Man, I feel like a virtual pimp right now. And I think I would be the best virtual pimp in the world. Yes, indeed. I finally might have found something I might be good at. The mod is free on PredatorRJ's Patreon site if you're interested, and there is a premium version where there is glowing tubes entering certain areas. Yes, indeed, certain orifices and holes. Now, I don't have access to that version to show you guys, but it is similar to, oh, I don't know, like the cow milking outfit that I showcased in one of my mod videos. The Neon Catsuit is available in Skyrim SE and LE, and of course, it has BHUMP, which means we got bouncy Tifas and bouncy Arifs. Yes, we're using those terms from now on. And, because Final Fantasy VII and whatnot. And we can insert hot dogs into tacos. Yes, if that makes sense. Right now, I am using Skyrim LE in the CyberClub mod, as you can see. There is some stuttering when I kind of, change direction of where I'm looking. The only thing I have for Skyrim SE is an EMB and the CyberClub mod, so yeah, I had to go back to LE for this outfit. Anyways, that is it for this episode of Skyrim Mod Review Boobs and Lubes. I am also featuring Final Fantasy VII mod, so check those out. Tifa is a very fappable character, if you guys know what I mean. Very fappable. And speaking of fapping, I would like to thank all my Patreon supporters, and I hope they enjoyed the 2 NSFW scenes in this video. Well then, stay sexy, my friends. Stay sexy. Bang that like and subscribe button. Bang it good.